Okay, so hello everyone. So I have Cleo with me, but today is not going to be a video on Cleo. Today we are going to be bathing Monty and getting him all ready before he goes to rescue. There he is. So, if you guys didn't know already, Monty is eating my coat. He is going to go to a rescue where they can get him better, they can rehab him because he really wasn't, he came to us like a horse in need of being rescued, and we don't really have the capabilities of doing that, so we're just going to send him to a place where they can do that for him and someone can make him a happier horse. So yeah, and we're going to make him more presentable so then the rescue doesn't have to fuss with him so much. So let's get started. Okay. So this is Mr. Monty here, and we got our shampoo and our bucket and sponge down there, and I just need to grab a squeegee. Okay, so the squeegee's for after, but the way I brush my horses, I wet the sponge. The sponge has already been soaking, and then well, he's not that wet. So usually at first I will just put some, that's Cleo, shampoo here, and then I'll put it on. And then scrub. Okay, and so I will just keep sponging him until his entire body's cleaned and scrubbed, and then I'll go out to rinsing. And since I don't want my storage to die, I am not going to show you all of my scrubbing, so next time you see me, I'm going to be rinsing off. Okay, so something I forgot to mention is that before you start washing your horse and like scrubbing it and stuff, you want to get the horse all wet so then the soap gets in better. And I did that like off camera because it was like raining outside a bit, so the top of him was wet, and then I was like, oh wait, I need to rinse him. So that's the thing. Okay, so here is Monty. Yep, so we know who you are, Monty. Whoa. Oh, good boy. So he is all soaped up, and if you are going to wash the face, which you probably shouldn't, I just did like here in about it. Oh, and his forelock. But you want to be really careful because if the soap gets in the eye, don't bite me, they can get an infection or it can just be ouchy in general. And then here's his other side. You want to get the mane good, just like every part of him very good. And so yeah, now I'm going to get the hose and rinse him off. As you can see, I have got the hose, and now I'm going to put it on and hose Monty off. Ready to get clean, Monty? Dude, seriously? Okay, so you want to make sure that your horse is good with the hose. So by doing that, you're just going to spray a bit at the ground, and he kind of freaked out, but not as bad as I thought. So you just want to start at the feet and work your way up. So as you can see, I still got some rinsing to do, but I did get a lot of the soap out. So you want to rinse wherever you scrub soap, and you just have to rinse it really good because even if you got it all done, there's still going to be spots where there's lots of soap. And then, so I'm going to keep rinsing for a bit, and then we will squeegee him and rinse off his face a bit and wash his tail. We're going to take this little handy tool and get all of the sopping wet off of him so then we can get the excess water and he doesn't get cold. Yeah. You stay over here. I guess that's good. Easy, Muncie. And you only want to scrape on the body. Don't go on the legs because it could hurt their tendons. And you really want to get under the belly too. For the legs, you can just I can't really show you this. If you move, I can. He's not gonna move. But if you put your hands around their leg and then go down, that should get some of the water off too. So as you can see here, oh hey dude, Monty is no longer sopping wet, and because I squeezed him, and if it's summertime, you probably don't need towels because they're just gonna dry off. But it's a little cold outside, and I want to get this water off of him quickly, so we're just gonna dry him up a bit. So while Monty is eating, I'm gonna give you a bit of his background information and where he is going next. So Monty came from a family. Monty was a ranch horse at first, and then he got sold to this family, and then this family couldn't take care of him anymore, and we bought him believing that he was a quarter horse who was 18 years old. So after the vet coming a couple times and help from my people older than me and a lot wiser than me, we learned that he is not 18 but 25, and he is actually probably has some quarter horse in him, but he has a lot of thoroughbred. And so before that, I rode him like he was an 18-year-old horse. So I didn't ride him not that often. I rode him every day because I was going to compete with him. And then because I rode him every day and because he was an older horse, he got skinnier, and we gave him more food. I kept riding him. I even started riding him less, and then he just kept getting skinnier. And so we've kept him through the winter. He's been a best friend to Cleo, but we decided to make the decision to surrender him to a rescue so then he can have a much better life than he's having right now. Because right now he's just sitting in the pasture not doing anything. I have lots of schoolwork, so I can't spend as much time as I would want to with him. And so he's going to have a much better home, and he'll probably be a pasture pet or light riding horse if they can break his spooking habit. Oh yeah, there's that too. The more I rode him, the more he spooked and the more he bucked me off. And I think it's because he had arthritis and he was in pain and he was trying to tell me something, but we didn't know that. So, yeah. But most of my fall-offs are from him, but he's taught me a lot. He's been a good boy, a good friend, a lot of good stuff. But now he's going to go into this next chapter of his life and enjoy himself. So, yeah. But it's kind of cool he has a ranch horse. He has a brand. I can show you that, actually. So I'll show you the brand. It's a little hard to see here, but you can see it's like a circle and then like two fish hook looking things here, if you can see that. In the summer, it should be easier to see. He is really skinny. You can just see his bone here. stuff here. And we've been giving him alfalfa, hay, lots of grain, just not gaining a lot of weight. But yeah, I mean, he's eating right now, so yeah, all good things. It would be sad to see him go, but I think it's for the best. Ain't that right, Monty? So we are going to give him to the rescue tomorrow, hopefully. And we're also going to be looking at another horse to get that will be kind of like my quote-unquote show horse. We don't know. We have a horse in mind, but we don't know if it will work out. But we won't bring the horse home that day. We'll probably bring it home like May or something to see, because she hasn't really been trained that well to be ridden, so we want her to get her training in before we officially get her. But yeah, wait for a video on that, and let's continue washing Monty. Okay, so Monty clearly has worms, and the vet came and said that we need to wash his tail in the fall, but then it got super cold, and I did not think Monty would appreciate freezing cold water in freezing cold weather, and the worms seemed to be doing okay-ish. He was scratching a bit, but now it's picked up a lot, so I am not going to record this portion because I do not want to get my phone all disgusting, even though it probably already is, but I don't want it to get it with worms. So just know that when you scrub a tail, really get to the roots and really rinse it out. So yeah. Okay, so there is Monty's tail. There's all the soap. He's eating some yummy hay. So now I'm just going to finish off, brush out his forelock, mane, and tail. I don't know what's going on there. And then probably just put him in the stall or something so he can properly dry off. Okay, so Monty's tail is done, his mane is done, and so I'm just going to put him in the Nevada stall so then he and Cleo can have their final moments together. So, yeah. He's ignoring me. But yeah, there's Monty, all fresh and clean. Here's Cleo eating her hay with Mr. Monty. Oh yeah, Monty. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you wash your horse at some point, because honestly, even though it can get really dirty and messy and wet, it is a ton of fun, and you never know what kind of crazy things your horse can do. It's like biting you. Anyways, see you next time, and yeah, bye.